Better grab your mom's ovaries and tuck them into your pocket because this is a wild one. Today's Monday movie is going to be Boy Kills World. That's right, it's that new Bill Skarsgård joint. And if you don't know who Bill Skarsgård is, literally he's it. He's it from goddamn the It movie. He's got that it factor, baby. I really have a small penis and I need to work on that. But anyways, we go and look at the next character is the other big actresses and actors in this. It's got that chick, whatever. Roth, her last name's Roth. It's like Ali Roth or something. She's from the Happy Death Day movies. I have like a mad crush on that bitch. I think she's very attractive. I like both Happy Death Days. I think those are fantastic movies, especially for fun little horror time loop bullshits. I think those are great. So when I saw that she was going to be in this, of course I was going to watch it. But the real defining feature here is boy H. John Benjamin. Now, if you don't know who that is, he is the voice behind Bob's Burgers, Archer, and a million and a trillion other things. He was also in 22 Jump Street as the football coach. But I love this dude. I love Archer. Archer was one of the first cartoons, like adult animated cartoons I started watching before I went down the rabbit hole of a degeneracy that is watching anime that I do now. First animated adult thing I watched was Archer, and I thought it was fucking amazing. I thought his voice was perfect. But then I met my wife, and she was obsessed with Bob's Burgers, and so I started watching that too. Well, it was a little weird for me to get like used to the voice as a completely different character, but after that happened, it made sense. When I started watching this movie, it made sense that he's the voice in this kid's head. So Bill Skarsgård does not say a word this entire film. He is deaf and mute. There was this like weird like shaman guy who fucking like branded his ears and cut his tongue out. And it shows you all this, by the way. This movie does not hide anything. This is one of the most fucking gnarly, violent things I've ever seen. There was a scene in this movie that was so uncomfortable to fucking watch because he has a fight with a cheese grater. Now, I can't show you any of this because one, I don't think it's allowed on YouTube. Two, copyright shit. They pretty much come to my house, punch me in the dick and say, good luck having a YouTube channel. And I'm like, but it only got like 30 views. And they're like, shut the fuck up, you cook. And then they'd probably shoot me or something. I don't know. I don't understand what happens when you get a copyright claim. Anyway, there's a scene in this movie where there's literally he walks into this kitchen and all the chefs just turn around and like knife the fuck up. And he's got a cheese grater. And he starts just fucking shredding people's faces with a cheese grater. Yeah, it's pretty gnarly, dude. It's one of the most gnarly things I've ever seen in my life. It is brutal. And you might be thinking, oh, I've seen that in movies before. They hit him with a cheese grater. No, you haven't. I'm going to fucking tell you right now. Sit down, little bitch. Have you seen the movie Hostel? The movie Hostel was like an Eli Roth joint a while back. It was, basically, there was a bunch of, it was Saw on steroids. It was Saw on steroids. People getting fucked up. It was the most gnarly thing I'd ever seen. This movie is the action movie equivalent to Hostel. You sit there and you're watching it, you're chilling, and then you just see the most bloody, violent, gory thing of all time, and you get a little bit queasy inside, and it's awesome. But then they start cracking jokes. It just works. This whole movie just, like, contradicts itself in almost every area, but every single little minute area works with the destination that it's going, and you're along for this amazing, enjoyable ride. I honestly did not understand how this movie worked so fucking well. I thought because it was going to have the voice of Bob's Burgers, because that's his internal monologue throughout the film, I thought it was going to be funny. And it is. It is a very funny movie. It's got a lot of funny moments. But it also has a lot of heart and a lot of very serious tones and some like real fucking hardcore storylines that go on in this bitch. But at the same time, it hits it with a clever joke and stuff, and it never feels like it's just like, oh, is he right behind me type MCU humor. No, this is just like good fucking humor. And then when you get to the action's like up there with John Wick, but with like the violence and blood of an Eli Roth movie. And that's crazy because it's weird to see Eli Roth style violence with good dialogue in the film, because I don't know if you've ever seen an Eli Roth movie. That dude like pulls his fucking dialogue out of a hat of things written by the most retarded people on Twitter. Now I'm gonna let you decide who the most retarded people on Twitter is, because I don't want to jump down that rabbit hole, because no matter which way you go is filled with a bunch of red and blue satanic pedophiles and also just degeneracy. Just straight up degeneracy and virtue signaling. I don't care enough. I hope anybody who virtue signals online gets hit by a bus. And I virtue signal online sometimes. And I think the bus should come for me. I think that's fair. Really impressed me the route that this movie took. Now, is the stuff that happens at the end of the film, because there's like big twists and stuff, and I'm actually not gonna spoil this. I'm gonna be real. Usually I spoil a lot of shit. I can't like police the shit that comes out of my mouth all the time, baby. I'm here to entertain. I'm here to just like, I'm sitting here with my big ass belly out, my nipples hanging, and I have gameplay footage in front of me just so I didn't have to put a shirt on. That's really why I made this video. It's this way. Is one, I could show the gore from this game. Two, I could be playing with my fucking man tits the whole time. And it's funny because I got this weird gorilla body that like hides my penis because my penis is very big, so I just look like a lump of fat. It's kind of a winning lifestyle. I'm like that alcoholic, abusive dad, except for I'm not abusive. I'm just kind of sad. But you can fix that sadness by subscribing to my fucking YouTube channel and commenting below. Also, leave a like or a dislike. Those things are very, very good. I mean, if you're like, oh, is he so insecure that he needs likes and dislikes and stuff to make him a happy person? No, I just don't like fucking failing at things. That's why I want this video to do well. As I want every video to do well. I want you in your little position watching this right now. I want you to succeed because success is a good thing. If you don't want to succeed in life, you should just like, I don't know. That's sad. I can't understand a mindset where you don't want to succeed or you don't want to do good things. That just sounds like a really, really unfun place to live. But anyways, guys, that's been my video. This is a really short one this week. I just want people to go watch this movie because it was a really, really fun time. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got for you. Catch you later.